Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Audible and visible.
Is it streaming live?
Yes, sir. I'll ask students also.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Audible and visible.
We have some people in attendance.
Yes, sir. People are there. I am typing in chat box.
Okay. Sorry, boys and girls, for the technical problem. We are back. Kindly keep posting your questions and let me start answering them. Arnav Sood. मेरी एसएसपी कल है एनएसपी वाइजैक प्लीज गिव एनी टिप्स Okay. So, firstly, is Arnav, do watch our video about the screening process right now. Fine. Do that, watch it twice, understand very clearly as to what you should be doing in the screening. So, that is one. Second thing is that after you're screened in the psychology test, be honest and truthful. Fine. Do not try to impress. As far as stories are concerned, identify the issues which need resolution, and the main character should resolve the issues. That should be your focus. Prepare your blank slide story in advance. Prepare your self description in advance so that you can write it in minimal time. And the time saved in writing the self description can be utilized to revise the work you have written, particularly things like WAT. So in WAT, write simple, short sentences, nothing impressive. Don't get carried away by any misguidance given in coaching academies of not using this, that, and various other instructions. Just ignore all of that. Whatever you write, the meaning should be sensible and the language should be correct. That is all. This is about psychology. As far as GTO is concerned, make efforts to be an effective team member rather than hog the limelight and display your extra competence, smartness to others. Because that will not help. Uh, in the interview, be honest and transparent. Don't think that the interviewing officer is trying to trap you and all, because these are wrong things which people promote. He's just curious to know about you, to answer honestly. And in case you do not know an answer, then say so that you don't know. In case you know an answer but you are doubtful, you're not sure, then say before you answer that I'm not sure, but I would like to give a try, and then answer the question. In case some mathematical type questions are posed or any questions of a technical knowledge are posed which require some thinking, do not start answering straight away. Take your time, think, and then answer. These are the things which come to my mind. So that's it. Good luck. God bless. Okay, Sweet 16 has been there earlier also. How can I make my personality stand out during the SLC, being from a civilian background and law student? So, Sweet 16, like you have named yourself, you want to stand out. That outlook itself is seriously flawed. You don't have to stand out. uh, you know, you are a person who is being assessed. This is not Maggie hot and sweet tomato sauce, which has to stand out for something reason. You don't have to do that. You just have to be overall competent. So this approach which you have in your mind of trying to stand out will surely get you rejected. So don't do that. Make efforts to make enhance your competence. Primarily in the four things that I keep saying, I will again repeat your academic competence, your communication skills, your physical fitness, and general awareness. If these things are good, they will make you get selected. You don't have to stand out. And since you are a law student, for you, the core academic subject means your knowledge of law. So be good at that. Do watch our video about a 70-day plan for preparation for SSB, in which I have taken sample case studies, hypothetical sample case studies of a boy and girl, both from law branches, the JAG entry I've spoken about. So go through that video, it will be of help to you, fine? So that's it. Yeah, thank you. Steel Fuel is asking, is it an alternative to reading books? Alternative to what? I've not understood. What is the alternative? Please clarify. I've not understood your
Maybe he's
question.
talking about hobby to develop. Like,
नहीं तो ऑल्टरनेटिव रीडिंग बुक्स का क्या है क्या लिखा मैं तो समझ में नहीं आया ना योगिता व्हाट ऑल्टरनेटिव इज देयर आई हैव नॉट अंडरस्टूड हैव यू अंडरस्टूड
नो, कुछ कुछ हॉबी बनाने के लिए लिखते हैं ना, रीडिंग इज माय हॉबी। तो इसके अलावा मैं और क्या बताऊं?
let him clarify fine
यस
let's be
सर, ओके
clear
सर।
let's not just answer without knowing I can't answer this like that fine no issue they will write Sumit I got screened out from Allahabad today. My OR was cold. As I'm having cold, I gave my best in narration, participated in GD, but was not loud, so I don't get where I have gone wrong. I also don't know from whatever you have stated, you should have got screened in. Please do watch our video. Try and identify if there were some places for improvement. Work upon those. And in case you have time, do consider joining our guidance program because here you will get regular practice in these things to improve as well as benefit from my assessment, which will clarify to you as to what aspects are needing improvement. And we can jointly work on a plan for systematic improvement and regular monitoring you will get from me. These are the things. Fine. Yeah. We are also planning to run SSB boot camp, 6 days duration, which we had one in July. We are planning to run from 1st August. Anybody who joins up by 10 p.m. today can get a 100 rupee discount. You can get in touch with Yogita madam. The number is there on our website, and she would have stated here also. So that is there. Yeah. Next, more questions. Keep posting. You're posting more questions. Acha, हाँ, you posted. Dr. Suresh, I fumble during narration. Ah, you need practice. That is all, Dr. Saab. झटके से कुछ नहीं हो जाएगा. It may be a good idea to join our guidance program because you will get regular practice with like-minded people, and this thing should reduce. Fine. So maybe you're taking pressure of the circumstances. It will help you overcome. So that is what it is, and we will also benefit from your joining No Frills Academy? Because as a doctor, sure you are an experienced person and you will be able to guide our students in several ways. And even I will benefit from your knowledge. Fine. So looking forward to your joining our program. Thank you, Doctor. Yeah, please post the questions. Amarnath, how to ensure that I see me as a son-in-law? I have no idea at all. And you can consult some love guru and people who are greater experts in such fields of knowledge. I accept fully that I am not at all competent to answer your questions. Huh? Pardon me. Thank you so much. ED wants me to repeat the four things. Okay. First and foremost, if you are a student, the most important thing is your academic competence at your core subjects. For example, if you are a mechanical engineer, your knowledge of mechanical engineering is most significant. If you are a law graduate, then your knowledge of law is most significant. So I give it a weightage of approximately 35%. In case you are a working professional, then your knowledge at your workplace substitutes totally for your academic competence. Right? For example, if you're working as a lawyer, then your knowledge of law, what you're practicing. I mean, here, of course, academic and this thing would be same. But let's say if you're a mechanical engineer and now you're working in the field of IT and you work for 1 year plus or so, then your IT knowledge substitutes for your mechanical engineering knowledge totally. So 35% weightage to this, then 30% weightage to your communication skills, 20% weightage to your physical fitness, and 15% weightage goes towards your general knowledge. That's it. Yeah, thank you. Does good vocabulary make a difference in the interview? Good vocabulary is something which is of benefit in life, be it Hindi, English, or whatever. So having good vocabulary means you will be able to understand things better. And also, I mean, you will be able to assimilate information well because, most words you will be able to understand. Like some people do not understand certain words and often we are, too lazy to consult a dictionary while we are reading. Right? So that's one advantage. And secondly, if your vocabulary is good, then you are able to communicate your ideas also better. So advantages are there, of course, not only in interview, in life. And so that's it. Yeah. Thank you. It will not just impact interview, it will impact your GTO, it will impact your psychology test, everything. Interview isn't a problem, lecture it is. So, I mean, prepare the general knowledge, be more aware. Improve your communication skills. That is what it is. So what's the big deal about lecture it? Nothing big deal. I mean, as you write an answer to a question, same way you deliver a lecture, you introduce the topic that I'm going to speak about this. You give some pros, you give some cons, then you come up with a conclusion. That is all. Fine. No big deal. You can consider joining our program. You'll get ample practice in our sessions. Fine. Yeah. Thank you. ED. I got screened out and disclosure of marks and score 38 in the exam. You forget this, it's not going to help you. You ignore all this. This knowledge will be of no use to you. Right? There are a lot of other people who coaching academies and all who explain in detail conference का meaning क्या है, कैसे mark allot होते हैं. This is for assessors to know. It doesn't help your cause at all. So I don't go into these things. It's a wastage of time for you. Don't bother, just improve upon the four things that I told you. That will get you selected. And not this knowledge and mark. Right? Yeah, thank you. Christopher, so you provide any SSB batch coaching for 25 NDA? See, I do not follow, Christopher, any batch system. Our guidance program is tailor made to each and every individual's unique needs. Fine? Because I'm against the concept of batches because every individual is different. So your needs may be different from those of anyone else, XYZ. So one-on-one guidance is, uh, in my understanding of things, is the best way to help any individual. So that's what we do. The first step is that you fill up a form, we get it. I interview you in detail, in which I am able to assess as to what aspects of your personality are okay and what aspects would need improvement. I communicate these to you. Then we jointly make a plan for improvement over a period of time, like your daily routine, weekly routine, goal setting, and all that. And then we keep monitoring your progress on a regular basis. Normally, it's once a week. And we have created groups among our students who carry out regular interactions on things where interaction is possible, like PPGT, GD, lecturate, group planning exercise, GTU, tasks, and whatever else, you people decide. On every Sunday morning, we have a joint session with all our students. Earlier, we used to have on Wednesdays also. We have eliminated it because students didn't want it. They were comfortable with only once a week session. So this is broadly the way we work. What I can suggest to you is that from 1st August, we are running a boot camp of 6 days. You can join up for that and you attend that. It will give you a lot of clarity about, what not to do at SSB or what wrong notions have been created by these coaching academies and all. Those things will get clarified. And thereafter, in case you intend to join our medium term or long term program, then you can do so. And this thing, what you give us, the fee you pay, that will be discounted. So that's the benefit you will get. So that is what you can do, and this is what I've been doing. Fine. So no matches in our system. Yeah. Thank you. Nishkarsh. How to change the thought for the chat in PPGT? I have not understood your question. So I really don't know how to answer. So kindly reword your question, maybe in Hindi if possible. Then I will answer it. Okay? Yeah, I'm waiting. Chiranjeev, can forgetting one or two give equality? No, not at all. Not. Doesn't matter. Coaching वाले ऐसी बातें करते रहते हैं. Interview is not a test of your memory under pressure conditions. That is not so. If that was the thing, then as soon as you entered the interviewing officer's office, he could have, stated 8, 9 digits and asked you to repeat. If you repeated the 9 digits, then you are okay. If you reached only 5, 6, then he would have said, okay, you are not good enough, go. That's not the thing. We're not doing that. So these are wrong notions being created by coaching academies and all, like so many other things. So once again, Chiranjeev, do join up for our, 6-day boot camp. It will clarify a lot of things to you. Yeah, thank you. Hawks. Communication is stuttering. What are your some favorite method to fix it? Firstly, communication, I don't have any quick fix solution or any fix solution. I only know it's a tedious process. You have to read more, you have to write more, you have to speak more. These are the things. And as far as stuttering is concerned, I do not have any knowledge as to how this aspect can be fixed. So, I mean, तो मैं क्या जवाब दूं मुझे मालूम ही नहीं है तो मैं क्या so you have to consult some clinical psychologist. That's fine. I'm not that. Okay, yeah, thank you. इस आर्मी में होगा तो अच्छा है नहीं तो आई एम कॉन्फिडेंट आई विल डू समथिंग वर्थवाइल इन माय लाइफ एटीट्यूड ये इज अ वेरी गुड एटीट्यूड इट्स अ वेरी गुड एटीट्यूड टू हैव इन लाइफ ओवरऑल क्या आर्मी नहीं तो कुछ और नहीं तो कुछ और अपनी कॉम्पिटेंस ठीक रखो नो टेंशन गुड एटीट्यूड प्रियांशु आई read books preparing for NDA so which type of questions देखो प्रियांशु ये जो है कुंजी वाला एटीट्यूड ये जिंदगी में बहुत लोगों का होता है हिंदुस्तानी सोसाइटी की ये बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है आपके माँ बाप भी ऐसा ही चाहते हैं आप भी यही चाहते हैं सी द प्रॉब्लम स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम वेरी अर्ली इन योर लाइफ बिकॉज टुडे आई नो पेरेंट्स वांट डिग्री they are least interested in knowledge and thereafter job. And to some extent, I don't blame parents or even you people because you see a lot of incompetent people tending very important positions. You would find some people in your faculty also, who setting waiting से उधर पहुंच गए who don't know, who don't have good enough knowledge. I mean, today vice chancellors and all are appointed based on their political leanings rather than their academic competence. So it's a very sad state of affair. So think of that, Priyanshu, I'm totally averse to this kind of thinking in which you want to, develop a hobby, which is a fraud hobby. And then you, let's say badminton, and then you start checking what's the height of the net, how many feathers are there in the shuttle, what's the weight. I mean, things like that. We don't make you a badminton player in any way, but you're trying to somehow fool your way through. So it seems exactly the same thing you are wanting to do. You want to know exactly what question will get asked so you can prepare answer for that question and not improve your knowledge overall. Fine. So this attitude is something which I'm totally against. And to the best of my understanding, this attitude will surely get you rejected. Change that attitude, gain overall knowledge. If your fundamentals are okay, then you will not have any problems. And developing these broad hobbies of reading, badminton, and XYZ is not required. As I said earlier, if you are okay in the four important things, then your selection chances are good. You can leave this column of hobbies, interests, and all blank. It doesn't matter. But you have to have the courage to do that, which most people in our society don't have. That's it. Yeah, thank you. Or no. Did my coaching from LWS, but I avoided their mugging up things in IU and many such things to do it in practice my own. So please comment on this. My coaching, I told that not to stop in PPDT discussion, just say anything. Don't. Arnav, I will request you to do one thing. Have some patience. We have uploaded a video long back on this screening process. It is a pretty detailed video, some 18, 19 minutes, less than 20 minutes. Watch it. है ना आजकल अटेंशन स्पैन बहुत कम हो गया आई नो दैट इज अ वेरी वेरी सीरियस प्रॉब्लम विद योर जनरेशन पर थोड़ा पेशेंस रखो उसे देख लो उसे समझ लो आपको इन सारी चीजों के जवाब मिल जाएंगे एंड योर मिसकंसेप्शंस picked up from the coaching academies will also get removed. Once again, it's my recommendation join our boot camp starting from 1st August. Raise all kinds of questions, and I will cover things in detail over 6 days. रोज दो दो घंटे का सेशन लूंगा आपका so you'll get a lot of clarity. Misconception दूर हो जाएगी. So that's what I suggest you. Yeah, वीडियो पहले देख लीजिए. Yeah, thank you so much. NDA, my love, is definitely important. Okay, I will ask you a counter question. Let us say the WAT was absolutely useless. If it was absolutely useless, it had no value at all, why would we include it in the psychology test? There are some people who say this OAR test has no meaning. I have a counter question to them that why the hell then SSB conducts this test? I hope you get the answer. It is important, that is why it is there. Yeah, thank you. आप भी अटेंड कर लीजिए हमारा बूट कैंप ये और बहुत सी और चीजें क्लियर हो जाएंगी कमल is playing with dogs a hobby anything can be a hobby yeah thank you Vipul good to see you again thank you so much beta God bless okay you attended our boot camp yeah thank you so much fine and good to see you back not to see you I mean hear you get your message rather okay Bellator is asking, I every day read newspaper, but still I think I'm lacking in general knowledge. Part to perform good in GD. So, over a period of time, we'll keep improving and focus on reading the editorials, and that too of good newspapers like the Indian Express or the Hindu, but not others. Fine. So it will slowly build up because things will keep connecting. And also, see, thing is, general knowledge has got a static portion and a dynamic portion. So the static portion is more important, which includes things like India's geography, understanding of India's economy, understanding of India's relations with neighboring countries and major powers. So they are of a fairly stick or stable nature, these things. So you can build up notes and read upon these things from various sources. एंड देन डायनेमिक ये आता है ना कि अब बिहार के इलेक्शन में इलेक्टोरल रोल्स के फॉर्मेशन में क्या हो रहा है सुप्रीम कोर्ट में क्या जजमेंट आया व्हाट आर द प्रॉब्लम ऑपरेशन सिंदूर का सीज फायर क्या हुआ व्हाट आर द प्रॉब्लम एयरक्राफ्ट गिरे नहीं गिरे क्या हुआ ये एयर क्रैश हुआ तो क्यों हुआ आई मीन थिंग्स लाइक दैट आर current dimension fine so you need both and that's what we like yeah thank you Gopal I was placed in a company in final year, done job for 6 months, left it in May 25. Completed my BTech with 76.2%, now taken 1 year off. Can I warn? You see, This question like, can I say this or can I not say this? These questions themselves are of a problematic nature. The thing is that, Gopal, try and understand that you have no hesitation in being dishonest. Because if I say you give some other reason, then you will give that reason. Whereas, so I mean, you have no hang-ups of speaking lies. That attitude itself will get you rejected. The right attitude for SSB should be that whatever is your reason, you state it, irrespective of whether the interviewing officer selects you or not. Because that is the truth. That's what you should do. Try and remember the interview, very famous interview in the movie Three Idiots, where the person kept answering honestly and he was taken up for the job. And selectors at SSB are also sensible people. They don't need liars and manipulators. We prefer honest people. What you have done is not something that I approve of, but you have done, well, that is a fact. Your reasons are a fact. You should answer that way only. In fact, there is no other honest answer. That's what you should give. Because the interviewing officer will get to know what your real reason is. By manipulating, you will not be able to get success. A lot of people keep promoting these ideas that you can manipulate your way through and all that. I don't believe you. Yeah, thank you. Well, at all. Also, sir, when I give narration, it seems like a robot is narrating. It would be helpful if you could tell me some tips for. No, 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 no. Bellator, I don't get into these things, voice modulation, yeah, and all that. ये film acting, beauty contest and test like वाले जो training लोग कराते हैं ना, I consider these things as frills. I don't pay attention to these things at all. I'm convinced if your overall competence is good enough, you will get selected whether you have a deep voice or a voice like Sachin Tendulkar. And if your competence is okay, that will be the decisive issue and not this voice modulation. I have never given any, consideration to these issues, and I would advise you also not to. Fine. When the society keeps giving, I have nothing to do with that. The society gives a lot of weightage to these frills. I don't. That's why I know the academy. Yeah. Fine. Yeah. Thank you. Our niche. I want to ask this for a female candidate as the reporting to screening ratio is so less. How can they approach screening best way, performing well when they get screened out? Avnish, my answer remains the same that I gave to someone else. Please watch our video about the screening process. In that, I have explained in detail, to the best of my knowledge, what a person should do, whether it's a male or a female candidate. And I do not have any further advice. Whatever is there in the video. So kindly ask your friend to follow that video and hope for the best. और नहीं हो रहा है बात तो practice कर लें with like-minded people. If that is not working out, then join our guidance program where you get practice in this. Right? Yeah, thank you. Also, you can watch some of our videos. We have had students who've been screened in practically every time. So their experiences maybe of also of some help. Yeah, thank you. Might be a wacky thing to ask, but can I go to SSP with the beard? Wouldn't that feel that I don't know. I don't know what is given in the joining instruction. If it is nothing is mentioned, then there should be no issue. And if it is given that you should be clean shaven, then it's a rule. You should abide by it. It's like, like was involved in boxing, and the rules of amateur boxing say that a person should be clean shaven. So all and I'm from Punjab regiment, where we have 50% Sikhs, and quite a few Sikhs have represented the country and international games in boxing. So all of them had to shave to for the bouts. Right? So that's what. The rule है तो है भाई, that's it. I don't know. एटीट्यूड एटीट्यूड को तुम छोड़ो, रूल पे जाओ, रूल है तो है, नहीं है तो नहीं। क्या, थैंक यू। निष्कर्ष, what they can be asked in interview regarding a basic. Again, you are coming to the same thing, same Kunji approach. Not interested in overall knowledge, but manipulating your way through. निष्कर्ष, ये अप्रोच ही ठीक नहीं है। मैं आपको ऐसे कोई सवाल नहीं बताऊंगा, और जो कोई तुम्हें बताता है कि ये सवाल पूछे जाएंगे, आई कैन अश्योर यू वो तुम्हारा बेवकूफ बना रहा है। Nobody can predict as to what kind of questions the interviewing officer may ask. That's his choice. What he asks, he will decide. Fine. He may not ask also. That is also possible. ठीक है, हाँ, तो ये एग्जाम्पल से एग्जाम्पल मैं नहीं दूंगा। या, थैंक यू। नो मोर क्वेश्चन, अच्छा है। Rashika Jain. I have completed MBA. I have SSP Navy in September, Bangalore. My first time for SSP. I have not much knowledge about it. Exploring. Still need tips. Suggest. सबसे अच्छा suggestion है रशिका. Please join our boot camp starting from 1st August, and you're getting a discount also. And it's a pretty good offer. You get our book, you get all your queries settled. And in case you wish to join our guidance program, you can get this the fee you pay as a discount there. तो सारे बेनिफिट्स हैं वो कर लीजिए, सारे सवाल वाला आपके क्लियर हो जाएंगे, ठीक है। या, थैंक यू। स्टील फ्यूल, as in I only have hard skilled hobbies like games and martial arts. Then you don't have to, beta. You don't have to do any of these things. It doesn't matter at all. You don't have. See, if you want to develop this as a hobby, there is no problem. It's a good thing. But you should do that only in case you are pretty solid in the four things that I say. Because in case you are not, then you would be taking away effort from the main nine things which are of far greater significance. So that is it. And let's say you're developing a hobby, and you've been reading some stuff and all for 2, 3 months, 5, 6 months and all. That really doesn't constitute as a hobby. And that's a fraud hobby. Don't write it there. Even if you started reading book, you read 2, 3 books. It is not worthwhile writing. ठीक ना, तो ये करने की जरूरत नहीं। Stick to what you are. That should be good enough. Yeah, thank you. Ashish, 88% in 10th, 90% 12th. 60% in graduation. I just use mobile in graduation, participate little club and less grade. Fine, so that's the truth. So बाकियों के कम है, that doesn't help you in any way. कि सब के कम थे तो मेरे भी कम थे, तो that is justified. It is not. So that is what it is. I mean, I presume that you are concerned कि इंटरव्यूइंग ऑफिसर क्या सोचेगा, क्या पूछेगा. तो ऑनेस्टली बता दीजिए कि आप इनसिंसियर थे. That is what it is. Right? Because that's the truth. You can't hide it. Yeah, thank you. Discussed. Colonel S.P. Singh, Sena Medal, told me to change my thought and way of perception of seeing the pictures. Because I'm making negative PPDT and TAT stories, how to change thoughts? I think, well, it's a big problem. I cannot comment on Colonel SP Singh, kya bol rahe hai and all that. Broadly, I can tell you a few things to clarify. You see, I worked in the selection system, and Colonel SP Singh also would have worked in the selection system. I do not know in which role he worked, whether the interviewing officer, GT, or psychologist, whatever. That's not very important. Thing is that when we work in the selection system, we are formally taught to assess candidates. And then we practice this art of assessing candidates. So that is the knowledge which we have. And that is assured. There is no disputing that knowledge. Thing is that personality development is something which is not taught to the officers functioning as assessors at SSB, be it psychologist, GTO, or interviewing officer. So all these coaching academies which are being run, they are run by such people, and they do not know personality development. You know? So then they try to tell you such things, methods to manipulate and all that, which are not going to work. You can seriously ask these people, whoever run these places, that if they were in the place of the assessors, would they be fooled by some such things, changing thought process and all? It's not going to work. Fine. You have to get into serious personality improvement. And I'll be very frank and open. I keep saying, you may not have heard it. I guide students based on the teachings of Stephen Covey. Fine. You can Google and find out about him. He is no more now. So I use his teachings. And the teachings of Stephen Covey have nothing to do at all with SSB. It has everything to do with personality development, and I subscribe to his thoughts. Based on that, I've written my book, The Practical Guide to Become an Officer. It's based on his teachings and my experiences. So that is what is my idea of preparing. तो ये story के उनके thoughts से गड़बड़ होगी. What would be the best thing you can do is that when you observe a picture, visualize as to what the situation is, what the issue is, and how the main character will resolve it. And in case your thought process is going through in some this positive, negative, or through whatever coaching business is concerned, just think that if a person or if you had not been exposed to any bullshit of the coaching academies, what you would have written. Trust me, that would be the right way to write the story. That would be sensible. कॉमन सेंस सबके पास है. कॉमन सेंस यूज करके लिखोगे वो स्टोरी ठीक ठाक होगी. मेरी किताब में जो जो मैंने स्टोरी लिखी है, 40% ऑफ द स्टोरी were written by one girl student I had from Delhi. She was from JAG entry. She had no clue as to ये क्या SSB SSB है, coaching का उसका कुछ नहीं पता था. And I gave her only one line advice after seeing her psychology test responses. कि I have to offer you no advice, just write exactly the way you're written to me, using your comments. That's all. So that's what I have to say to you, निष्कर्ष. ठीक है. बाकी आप हमारा ये 6 दिन का अगर बूट कैंप अटेंड कर लोगे तो ये आप क्लैरिटी और मिल जाएगा. And practicing good and all that. No, I am against it. There's no help. Because if somebody can say that your mental faculties will get sharpened by practicing PAT and WAT and SRT, then I would say it's very good. But since nobody can give me this, assurance कि इससे कैसे होगा, so that's why I'm against it. Okay, you included WAT also. WAT, I am not against. You write sentences लिखना अच्छा है. Good, it will help you. And that is from the perspective of improving English. You're not trying to impress the psychologists. ठीक है ना? PPTT, if you can make a group and do the complete practice with the like-minded people, it will be beneficial. So do that. I'm not against that. Writing the stories, SRTs and all that, that's just a waste of time. Like, that's what. Yeah, thank you. No more questions? Oh, very good. Prepare for CDS exam as well as I want to do a job of a trainer. Fine. Leadership. Yeah, whatever work you are doing will help you improve. And as a trainer, you are guiding people. Fine, you're guiding trainees. So that is, you will inadvertently develop skills of communication. You develop skills of understanding people. You develop skills of guiding people in the right manner. No? So many things you will be improving. It is absolutely worth it. Because you see, field of life is a great teacher. So, and these are the practical things which you learn by working in the field and not through books. So it's a very good idea. You must do that. It will help you improve overall. Fine. Yeah, thank you.
Sir, last question we will take.
Fine. Abhilash, read your post on India's economic conditions. You told me that we can discuss on it on Tuesday session. Tuesday. Cover करूं. Well, Yogita, is it a good idea? Okay,
अभी
in short, I can cover this point and then you can raise question. But in case you have a question, because I remember what I have written, I can answer it now.
join our boot camp.
No, boot camp नहीं, boot camp नहीं, ये specific question है. Uh, Abhilash, is it
ठीक है ठीक है.
because I remember one person had asked me, okay, as a young person looking for a job, what should I do? Is that the question, Abhilash? Just kindly confirm.
No.
How do you say, Yogita? No, that this is not the question.
I don't know. I'll ask Abhilash Sharma, please respond to sir. Meanwhile, we will take one more question in case Abhilash responds by that time.
Yeah. Akhilesh, I had a conference waiting time 15-20 minutes. When I was called, I was asked regarding my application photo, which was old, and I responded truly. I got confident. I had no idea. I have no idea. Uh, In case they had perceived that you wanted to manipulate some thing, but आप सामने दिख तो रही हो old photograph. I mean, there is not no reason for rejection. Fine. I can't see that. Yeah. Thank you.
This Abhilash is not responding. Okay, sir.
Fine. So we'll let him attend on Tuesday. We'll answer. We'll talk about this. Fine. It's probably related to this only. This how the economy is doing. We'll talk about this. Okay, thanks all of you for attending our session, posting your questions. I apologize for the technical glitches we faced in being able to start. So please bear with us. Thanks. I only hope that I've been able to settle your queries satisfactorily. Take care. God bless. Good night. Bye bye. Thanks, Yogita.
हाँ, सर 4:45 AM है.